sun went down and the jungle fires were burning. Down the track came a hobo hiking, and he said, boys, I'm not turning. I'm heading for a land that's far away, beside the crystal fountain. So come with me, we'll go and see the Big Rock Candy Mountains. In the Big Rock Candy Mountains, there's a land that's fair and bright, where the handouts grow on bushes and you sleep out every night. The boxcars all are empty and the sun shines every day on the birds and the bees and the cigarette trees, the lemonade springs where the bluebird sings in the Big Rock Candy Mountains.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Theme Park World Tour. We've come to Six Flags Magic Mountain here in California. Six Flags Magic Mountain first opened in 1971. It wasn't owned by the Six Flags Group until 1979, when its original owners decided they'd had enough of the theme and amusement park business. It's always been a park in my own subconscious, not just because of the iconic rides, many of which are themed around huge comic books and films, but for all the references in pop culture. The Universal film ROLLERCOASTER.
Universal plunges you into a mystery at the speed of sound. Roller coaster.
And of course, National Lampoon's Vacation.
Ooh. Rusty, may I call you Rusty? I had a bad experience on this ride once before.
What happened?
I threw up.
In fact, Six Flags Magic Mountain has provided a location for over 50 films and TV shows. My own Six Flags experience didn't start off too well, when my camera gimbal and selfie stick were both deemed a security risk. Okay, we're going to have a ride on Revolution, quite a famous roller coaster. Our first ride of the day here at Six Flags Magic Mountain.
In the Big Rock Candy Mountains, all the cops have wooden legs, and the bulldogs.
Designed by Werner Stengel, Revolution was also a huge part of that roller coaster film we talked about. It was a real bucket list coaster, and as far as I understand it, the first modern looping roller coaster in the world, and one of 18, soon to be 19 operating roller coasters at Six Flags Magic Mountain. It first opened in 1976, but was given a makeover in 2016 when it celebrated its 40th anniversary, with some new lap bars and new trains.
In the Big Rock Candy Mountains, no, you never change your socks, and the little streams of alcohol come a-trickling down the rocks. The brakemen have to tip their heads and the railway bulls are blind. There's a lake of stew and a whiskey too. You can paddle all around them in a big canoe in the Big Rock Candy Mountains.
A huge part of Six Flags is the investment into intellectual properties, which has led to them bringing rides such as Batman and Superman to the parks. Superman the ride was due to open in 1996, but was delayed until 1997. When I was a teenager, it was, I think, right at the top of my own bucket list. It only took me 22 years to finally ride it.
GOLIATH.
Yeah.
Very iconic coaster. How excited are you?
I'm incredibly excited. Behind me is Superman. I've wanted to go on this ride since I was about 12 years old, something like that, for a long time anyway. Built by Intamin, this was the first roller coaster in the world to reach speeds of 100 miles an hour.
The Big Rock Candy Mountains.
friend Marcus dragged me onto Lex Luthor's Drop of Doom, a 400-foot drop tower which is integrated into the ride structure of Superman.
Behind me is the entrance to Lex Luthor's Drop of Doom. If you like drop towers, get yourself out here to Six Flags Magic Mountain. The camera's still shaking a bit because I've just been on it. I don't actually like drop towers that much. This one's 400 feet high, reaching speeds of 85 miles an hour. Pretty incredible experience. The ride's actually attached to the side of Superman as well. A little bit like the one that's attached to King Dakar. Can't think of its name. Comment below, let me know what that is.
Six Flags Magic Mountain is also home to Batman the Ride, one of the first B&M inverted roller coasters, and also Riddler's Revenge, one of the best stand-up coasters I think I have ever ridden. Another B&M, it opened in 1998 and was the park's 11th roller coaster, and at the time their biggest investment.
Okay, this is Riddler's Revenge, similar to Shockwave at Drayton Manor. When it first opened in 1998, it was the longest, tallest and fastest stand-up roller coaster in the world.
Sitting next to Riddler's Revenge, the DC comic book franchise is further represented by the dark ride Justice League Battle for Metropolis.
Behind me is Tatsu. When it first opened in 2006, it was the longest, tallest and fastest B&M flying coaster anywhere in the world.
Although Tatsu has now lost all of those records, it still holds another for the size of its pretzel loop. Widely regarded among roller coaster enthusiasts as one of the most intense elements you'll ever find on a roller coaster. Six Flags Magic Mountain does have an immense lineup of roller coasters.
That was a pretty cool ride on Goliath, the hypercoaster here at Six Flags Magic Mountain, and only the second ride ever to make me black out. The other one is Lech, Legendia in Poland, but I was actually on the second row and got proper black and grey spots. There's some amazing G-forces on there, and also some amazing airtime. Come and check out Goliath here at Six Flags Magic Mountain. reasons I came on this trip with Marcus is because we wanted to do West Coast races, which unfortunately is still being constructed. But maybe we'll get on it one day, who knows. Okay, I've just had a ride on X2, which was probably the most horrendous roller coaster I've ever been on, and also had a ride on Viper just next door to it, which is the last remaining 7 looping arrow roller coaster in the world. That's it for today here at Six Flags Magic Mountain. I'm sorry there's not more footage of the roller coasters, but the people at Six Flags took the handle away from me passing through security this morning, meaning I couldn't bring my GoPro in. It's a bit of a bizarre rule for this theme park to have, but there you go. I'll see you again next time on Theme Park World Tour. Hello, welcome back to Theme Park World Tour at Six Flags FRIGHTFEST.
10 years ago, on the night of October 31st, a small town fell victim to an escaped killer. Under the cover of darkness, he carried out the most horrifying mass murder on record. Ever since that night, no one has forgotten his name. And Halloween has never been the same. Halloween fans, make some noise! You guys bring it, you really bring it a little closer. A little closer. A little closer. Come on in. All right, so we're
A long time ago, in a small village, lived a girl who went by the name of Red Riding Hood. After asking many people from the village to help her go to her sick grandmother's cottage, no one volunteered. She was forced to take the treacherous journey by herself, over the hill and through the woods. In the deepest part of the forest lived a giant vicious wolf that had found grandmother sick and alone in bed, and with great delight he slaughtered and used grandmother's and devoured her too. This story has been told many times, but what you may not have heard is what happened to Red after the afterlife. Red became so enraged that the villain had not protected her. She recruited every dark creature to help her wreak her revenge. Tonight, as you make your journey through the infamous village, evil creatures of every kind are stalking the villages. And you keep together, for remembers you.
Six Flags Fright Fest was a surprising highlight of this trip, and I'm only sorry that I can't show you more of it. Perhaps one day we'll come back to Six Flags Magic Mountain. Thanks for watching, and if you've enjoyed what you've seen, please don't forget to subscribe.